Leos, this is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We will also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts or respect to tell you the truth with my new deck, the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. As an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And news is that I'm now doing personal and spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Leo, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dared to tell the truth to your face. And for a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Leo person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I use the ANIMA MUNDI tarot for the readings part, and my own set of Brutally Honest Oracle cards for the true feelings and thoughts part. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see Judgment with the Seven of Pentacles. So this person is looking at this situation logically and is probably procrastinating any kind of get together with you or moving on with the relationship is what it seems. Okay, so I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Queen of Cups with the Seven of Coins. So that doesn't mean they don't have strong feelings for you and you seem to have a very special place in their heart. But it's something with the elephant and the memory. Maybe they have memories of the past that makes them not wanting to take any further steps. But this is, when I'm doing the shuffling, it's just, it's kind of the foundation. Other things can happen later on in the reading. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have 10 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles. So we can see that this person is oppressing the feelings that they have for you with the Queen of Cups. They don't want to say. It's like they're tying themselves down or putting a gag to their own mouth. Okay, so I call the 6 elements. And here we have the Chariot together with the 7 of Coins. So this is a little bit contradictory. Both these cards, this card belongs to this card. 7 of Pentacles, 7, the Chariot. But this is blocks in the road. And when the Chariot comes like this, it's usually forward movement. So this is a car moving, and this is the stones that's in the way for the car. So I guess there's a block. And if there weren't this block, the person would probably want to move forward with the relationship with you, or even move on from you, which is also a possibility. But here it says, well, moving into a relationship with you. So that's it's some kind of block for this to happen. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Something has happened that paints this person's memory, and they are trying to take very logic decisions of not re-engaging with you. Some of you might be dealing with water sign or air sign, for example, or Aries. We saw an Aries there before. 2 of Swords. Libra, Gemini is what I'm seeing here, but no communication in a love relationship. Okay. So I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success. The Sun. The truth is not coming out. And I also want you to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so it's done there. And I will just tune in to you and the person most on your mind and their true thoughts and feelings for a few seconds here. Sorry, I had a little bit technical difficulties there, but now I have tuned in and I have chosen your card. So this is what's on the person's mind, and we have the Three of Swords, so they feel very heartbroken. And this is what's on their emotional level, and we have a Two of Wands, so they are trying to basically guard themselves against a broken heart. And here we have the most likely action, and we have Justice here, together with Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. So what I feel here is that they want you to fight for them, or they want someone to fight for this. They want to have proof of love or devotion in one way or the other. Okay. So this is what is on this person's mind, and we have the Hierophant here. So Hierophant has to do with marriage, tribe, society, building for things that's long-lasting, surviving, building society so we can survive and thrive. And here we have Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands together with these keys, it's like this person wants to come with a long-lasting solution. That's what they are thinking of. They're trying to figure out a long-lasting solution, and they probably have found it. The key is like the solution. They have found a solution. They would want to come and tell you. This is a very responsible energy. This is a little bit more like an enthusiastic energy. Okay. And then we have the Tower. So we saw the Ten of Wands when I was shuffling the cards, and we saw the Seven of Pentacles being the blockage for the Chariot. And so the blockage or the pressure in the Ten of Wands is like a big stone would be lying here on the volcano. Like, don't let the pressure out, don't let the pressure out, don't let the pressure out, and here comes the pressure out. I'm thinking this person is feeling like their thoughts and their plans are disastrous. That if they would come to you with these enthusiastic solutions, that would be the end of them, or it will break through their like their boundaries or their walls or their protection. And it's like the last thing that they want to happen. So I think they are rather worried about the feelings that they are or the thoughts that they have here. And then we have the Two of Cups together with the Three of Coins. So it doesn't matter. It's I'm thinking it's almost like the divine is blowing up their obstacle, the obstacle that they that's preventing them from telling you the truth or the solution that they have found here. Major Arcana cards overrule Minor Arcana cards, and this shows that the divine doesn't want their blockage there anymore, and they are blowing it up, and that means a change of course of direction for this person. Okay, but the heartbreak is probably what's keeping them from, like, they want to protect themselves, they don't want to have their protection blown up. But Two of Cups, Three of Coins, it's cooperation. It's when we are nice towards each other, when we try to do things that makes the other person happy, and we try to create harmony, and we are building on our relationship, we are saying nice things, we are making an effort, we're like proving to the other person that I'm here, I'm listening to you, I'm here for you, I love you, things like this. So with the talk of love, I will check into their feelings. And here we actually have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the highest card for love in the Minor Arcana. And here we have like the marriage card. So I think the person has come to the conclusion that you are kind of their family. That you are maybe the first person they want to run and tell something when something new has happened in their life, or that you are the person they feel closest to in the world, or they feel like they would never forget you, that they will remember you to their dying days. This is that kind of love, particularly when it comes with the Hierophant. And not only do we have the Hierophant, we also have the High Priestess. High Priestess is a little bit more mysterious. The Hierophant is like a public library. It's a lot of knowledge you can go and get there, and it's also order and structure, and it's you know, there for everyone's benefit. But the High Priestess is like a secret temple, or the Oracle of Delphi, knowing things that no one else knows, and not always sharing. And so I'm thinking here, since this comes underneath the 8 of Wands, that they have a secret they would want to share with you. And it's something that they will tell in confidence, something that might be like they will feel very vulnerable telling you this. And we have Justice 11, High Priestess 2. So these cards are connected also with the Judgment card that we saw in the beginning. Judgment showing like the person is holding themselves back, trying to do what's right, maybe not revealing everything because they don't know what's going to be the outcome. So for example, who can I trust? Who can I tell these things to? And it seems like they have decided to trust upon you. And with the Hierophant and the High Priestess is also a tremendous spiritual connection in this relationship. And it might be a spiritual reason for the relationship. And here we also have a 3 of Wands, so it shows that the blockage is gone. And 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the blockage is gone. It's ready for communication or reaching out or putting things into motion. It's like a green light in a dream. And then we have the Devil. The Devil together with the 5 of Cups. Okay, so this person feels like with all their cells in their body, they feel like they would want to be with you. But for some reason, they think it will end in a disaster. I don't know. Maybe this person is overthinking things, maybe thinking too far into the future. That, yeah, the relationship works now, but in 10 years it won't work anymore. Or it might be that, yeah, we love each other, but my parents would never approve of you. Or my religion would never approve of me being with someone that's not of my religion. It can be many different things that makes them feel like that this is what I want. I want to express my undying love for you, but if I do, it will end in a disaster. So it would be a little bit interesting to know what's this disaster. I was scared of hurting you. I wanted to aim for something better for myself. So this definitely tells me that they wanted something more suitable, something more comfortable, like not a partner across the ocean, like a long distance relationship, or someone from their church instead of like your church or mosque, and they wanted someone in their own age group instead of your age group, or someone from their culture instead of your culture, someone from the same social group, like money-wise, for example, instead of... it seems like your whole relationship, this person has maybe not focused on your relationship, but focused on, yeah, it's nice for now, but I was scared of hurting you with, it's nice for now, but I have other plans, okay? I want something better for myself. I want something easier. I want something that works for the long haul. And now I think this person has realized that even if this on paper isn't a suitable relationship, they have realized that the love for you doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't matter how hard they're keeping their buttocks together and their hands fisted. It's not going to change anyway. A hit and run. I needed to learn from my own mistakes. So I think they needed to be heartbroken by whatever happened in your relationship. They needed to realize that love is not a comfortable comfortable thing, and it's not happening with the right people or in the right circumstances. So they needed to do, maybe they did this hit and run, or they did something that was a mistake and that you felt were probably not making you feel like they were putting your relationship first, or that they valued your relationship. The truth is that they do value it, but they still see that it will end in a disaster. So they have learned that love isn't, you know, you can't think about, I want to fall in love with that person, this would be suitable, because it won't, the heart won't follow you. But they still feel like this will in some way end in a disaster. So if they are forced by the divine to take off their protection and go and tell you that they love you, they want to be with you, they don't see that this can continue for a long time into the future. It can be like this as well, that let's say that they are married, or you are married, or they are married to you, but they might have fallen in love with someone else. I don't see that they have fallen in love with someone else, but I'm just putting different scenarios out there, that this can be also a third-party relationship where there's too many in the equation and they need to make a choice. And well, we'll see. We'll move on a little bit, look into their most likely action. And here we have non-action. So this is a person feeling like they have found their forever partner and they don't make the move, okay? They don't make any forward movement. It's like, okay, so I hope it will, you know, I get over this, that I will get well soon, that this will go away, that I won't feel like this in a few months' time, or 2 years' time, or maybe 10 years' time, or at least when I'm going into retirement. I hope it will have, you know, if I put it on the back burner, maybe it will just fade away. There's also another thing here. I think I said it before, that they wish maybe for you to fight more for them, so they could be more convinced. And that's from their own, you know, for them being comfortable and being able to make the leap of faith. But what should make you comfortable make the leap of faith? Nothing. They don't want you, on paper at least. They don't want you, and they want to be persuaded to be with you. What's that? It doesn't sound nice. And we also have Libra here. So I definitely think that this is about making choices, comfortable choices, things that doesn't upset a person or make them unbalanced, or they don't want to get out of the ashes and find themselves in the fire. So it's a very guarded person that maybe thinks too far into the future, and therefore seeing, oh, it will be like that, and it will be like that, and like that, and like that. They only see like 10 million negative scenarios, so they don't think that this can end well. They have a little bit hard time living here and now. The here and now is that they love you and they want to tell you, and they just refuse to do so at this point here. And then we have a Six of Wands. Six of Wands is semi-good. It's we have the High Priestess here, the Eight of Wands. It can be win-win situations or communication and telling you that, yeah, you were right. But this is sometimes a mistress, because Lilith, Adam's first wife, was breaking up with him and, you know, removing herself to the desert, where she got a lot of demon babies with the devil. And the new wife, Eve, she's kind of the real wife then, from the eyes of society. And this is the mistress. It's the person that Adam so dearly would want, but it's not suitable, because Lilith here, she had her own mind made up. She didn't want to be like an accessory to Adam. She wanted to be his equal. And she had, I feel like when I hold this card, that maybe she didn't think that Adam did things in the best way possible. So she had better ideas in her own mind. And here this person maybe would want to put you in that Lilith position, that you are the ideal, you are the one I truly attracted to, but there's a lot of buts. Okay. Society, age group, finances, I can love you, but we'll see. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is also very nice. We have Three of Wands here as well. Three of Coins. It's the Holy Trinity, mother, father, child, or the couple and the relationship. It's we are creating something together, and so it shows this very out-of-worldly connection in this relationship. But the person is trying to dumb it down to make it into a Six of Wands, Three of Cups sexual relationship. So maybe they can agree to a sexual relationship, but they can't give themselves to you wholeheartedly because they want to aim for something that's better for them on the paper. Maybe someone that's, you know, I don't know, looking in a different way, or a rock star. I don't know. It can be the other way around as well, that you are a rock star and they don't feel like they could live up to your expectations or in the long run. And here we have a King of Swords. So this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And then we have a little Page of Cups. I think what they are really doing by not offering you more than the little finger is that they are not showing vulnerability still. So they can admit to, I still feel attraction towards you. I still want you. And in their heart, they would want to live with you forever. But they think that this will end in a disaster, so maybe it would be better if you could have a sex-only relationship. And then they would have you, but they don't have to promise tomorrow, and the relationship doesn't have to end in this disastrous way, because it wasn't really a relationship anyway. It maybe was a situationship. But what the person is doing is really protecting themselves from some harsh truth, or being vulnerable, or it can be even a communication with God, that they think that that they should be proven over and over again that they are worthy, or that they are loved, or so they want to be showered with things, beautiful things. It's like they want to be babied like this. And V and XV, I don't know how you say V in English, but maybe you say it like that. And the Divine is trying to break them free from this chain of, it's almost like they don't love themselves enough, so they need to have proof from the surrounding, like from God, from their life, that see, it did go well. Things ended up exactly as you needed it to. Look, everything put itself into place. And you are not one of those things. You are the kind of thing that's out of place, that is making them feel like this is not, it's not in order. It's not the way I ordered it. Or it's not as I imagined it. And so it means that the person is not really mature. They don't have any self-love, so they need kind of the world to be a reflection of their them being a success, so they can feel good about themselves. And so therefore they are putting like a protection towards their Page of Cups here by inviting like their soulmate here into a sex-only relationship. So that's the best interpretation I can make of these cards, and it's kind of crazy, but okay. So what do they want to tell you about the action that they will take here? I have a traumatized inner child, which they are trying to protect with beak and claw and sword. But you are the only one who gets me. So they feel this deep connection, and you know, if there's something they would happens to them, you're the first one they want to go and tell. I'm healing my broken heart. Maybe you have broken this person's heart a couple of times as well. After all, you are Leo, so you can be a little bit over dramatic, and if this person didn't act very mature, maybe you have mushed them or squished them a couple of times with your paws and your teeth here. I'm healing my broken heart. So, a broken heart card there, 3 of Swords. It might be also that I find something better for myself. Maybe they want to have a non-dramatic relationship with someone that's calm and doesn't have claws and teeth. After all, Leo is the only predator in the whole like astrological sign circle. So yes, okay, so they are healing their broken heart, and they fear that the relationship with you would end in disaster. So it seems like they want you to prove their love to them, and that seems unfair if they have never proved their love to you. You know, they want you to make all the effort, and they can act like they don't want this at all. But in the same time, they might have reasons for this. So look at yourself and your own behavior, how you have behaved in this relationship, and see if they have any reasons for being uncertain upon you. So even if you are not safe with them either or trust them either, they might have reason to why they don't trust you. I still don't know if I ever loved you. I have mother issues. Yeah, it's a classical thing. If a person hasn't really released, you know, the umbilical cord to their mother, they can never love a person for real in their adult life. They will still be mommy's little boy or girl, and they always need proof of love from the mother. And when the grown-up partner comes, that person becomes the enemy, because that person is the enemy in their relationship, the holy relationship they have with their mother. So that might also be a blockage for the ability to move on into a, you know, real relationship here, which this person wants truly, because then they need to break up with their mother. So that can be a problem. I still don't know if I ever loved you. If a person doesn't know their own feelings, we can see that this is classical. The devil lives inside the volcano here, deep down. So it's their shadow being oppressed. If we don't have connection with our own sad emotions and, you know, need outside proof all the time for being loved or being worthy, or then we have no foundation. We have... our real self isn't dead. It's just this little seed of something, like this baby, but there's not a grown person here. That person is locked into the volcano there. So I'm thinking it's an issue with maturity as well, that the person hasn't faced their own fears, their own difficult emotions, that life maybe didn't celebrate them in the way that they hoped to, and this was very sad. And also that I can't abandon my mother. It's a lot of things that makes this person being kept kind of shackled in the past, and not being able to come out as like any kind of wedding material, or, you know, a real friend, or like a family member that's really there for you, or a friend that's really there for you. They come off as someone that wants you to be there for them, but, you know, promise you nothing. It's like you are giving them gold, they are giving you sand. Okay, so we'll see what the divine wants to say about this relationship and its future. What can this relationship come to? Pay attention to the red flags and love yourself first. Yeah, okay. I think if you work on self-love and you don't be the kicking ball for this person, because there's a little bit red flags here with the sex only, I'm protecting my inner child, but throwing your inner child to the wolves. So if you could focus on loving yourself first, maybe that would open up the path for this person to follow and learn to also love themselves. Because since you are this spiritual connected with this person, whatever you do will actually have impact on them as well. So try to not accept any bad arrangement. And we have also the very soon card here. So I think this person will come to you with a bad offer. and it's the only offer that they can give at this moment, because they are a traumatized inner child with mother issues, and they are still brokenhearted from you, or maybe from another relationship that has been previous. But they will come, and you will have some kind of exchange, and they will still be very broken, and they will not be able to give you what you want, and you shouldn't give them what they want either. But some kind of exchange will happen, where you need to prove that you are able to listen to the red flags this time, and put yourself in self-respect. So it's like, embrace yourself. The person is coming back. They have made certain realizations, but they're still coming with the same stupid offer. And that's that's kind of what I see for you. But I will take a lover's oracle as well to see what this person's soul wants to say to you. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And that can be something that you could work on, to actually, just because this person wants distance between you, you might be trying to, you know, catch them or put the lasso on them and shove them in and tie them to your chariot. So they might want more freedom in the relationship. So if you give them a lot of freedom, they don't have to fight you on that. So they don't have to make you into the mother, which they need to fight to get their freedom. Give them the freedom. They can have as much freedom as they want. You know, have freedom. So, because you don't have this person really anyway. So why bother with, you know, trying to change them or shackle them in any kind of way? Just, you know, if they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. If they want to do something else, they want to do something else. Say, I love myself first. It doesn't matter. I have other plans. Take good care. Bye-bye. So that could help this person with some of the resistance that they have towards being shackled to the relationship. Because if they barely are out of their mother's claws, they don't want to end up in your claws. And they want their freedom. They want to finally become a grown-up. So you need to at least support them in that. Okay. And we have also this card. And it seems like their heart there. And what's going on here. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transform all things. So it kind of says that from a divine perspective, or from this person's soul perspective, you're a perfect match to transform each other, and to maybe heal each other from the different wounds you have, and also you can teach each other how to mature. You letting go of their sweater, they letting go of their mother, for example. Okay, so I will show you this from an above perspective, and I hope this helped. As soon as I'm closing down this video, I will also tune into your song and see what should be in the description box of this video. Sometimes I talk too much and then it doesn't come true in the reading, but as soon as I close off the camera, the song comes.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level, and you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, now I do. And I wish that I could put eternity.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.